When you think about sustainable living, you might think about things like solar panels, rainwater collection, or even planting a garden.
I bet you don't think about this, but one Central Texas professor did, and he's taking it to a whole new level by moving into a dumpster for the next year to demonstrate how easy sustainable living can be. Easy is the key word there. Kate Waddell's live on the Huston-Tillotson campus with your details. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, you see the slab behind me? This is where a 33 square foot dumpster is going to be going later on this afternoon. A professor in the environmental science department here at Huston-Tillotson sold off all of his earthly possessions so he could live in a dumpster in this spot for the next year. And the whole idea is he is going to eat, sleep, and many more things, all just to demonstrate to students and the public all about sustainable living.
So hopefully we can stay warm.
Dr. Jeff Wilson not only looks like a unique professor, he's doing something not many would voluntarily. Live in a dumpster for the next year.
The dumpster is 6 feet by 6 feet. I'm 6'1", so that's a little math problem, the hypotenuse. I'll be sleeping diagonal. So it's a lift up, you know, like this one. That's the lid.
Professor Dumpster, as he's now called, wanted an interactive way to teach sustainable living. So over the next year, the dumpster will transform. It will start as a camping site. A negative 15-degree rated sleeping bag will keep him warm.
Hopefully the temperature doesn't drop below that.
It will then become an average American home with appliances.
So, for example, we'll have a washing machine out here that will use 40 gallons on the average wash. Now, I'll be getting my water from Town Lake, so that's 8 5-gallon buckets I'll have to haul up the hill.
And finally, a space capsule.
It's going to be the ultimate small space ever designed on Earth.
Each phase will be designed and tested by students in elementary school through college.
And they will propose different solutions, go do some research on that. We'll also run it by experts here and outside of HT, and then we'll test out solutions.
And in the end, Professor Dumpster hopes to answer this question.
Can you have a pretty good life living in 1% the size of the average new American home? On 1% the water and 1% the energy with 1% the waste.
And he is really excited to figure this all out. As for drinking water, he plans to filter water from Lady Bird Lake in the beginning with this whole camping phase. As far as bathing, he's going to be going to the gym here on campus to use that. And students have helped raise money for this. The Ford Foundation is donating $75,000 towards this whole project. And coming up in the next half hour, we are going to talk about why he is starting this project now when it's cold and it's rainy and it's gross outside. It's really all in preparation before it gets to be 100 degrees out here and miserable on the whole other end of the spectrum, guys.
This will be a year he will never forget, for sure.
To say the least. I mean, it certainly is an interesting project. And during this whole process, by the way, the public is really invited to come out and check it all out. And we will certainly be following it as the year goes on as well.
Very wild. All right, thanks, Kate. If you want to support Dr. Jeff Wilson and check out his new digs, there's a dumpster warming party on Friday from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. It's on campus, and everyone is invited.
Definitely a warming party because it's going to be so cold out there.